When we first redid the porch, there was a long discussion about what color it should be. This first image here, it's just in primer. And what she wanted was these two test colors right here. So the colors of the wall that she told me that I wanted, because she wanted the porch to look beachy. So the upper was Valspar Summer Moon, and the lower section was Bear Ultra Home Song. So we proceeded to put those colors on the wall. The next intense discussion was what was the color of the ceiling going to be. Now, in this image you can see that we've got just plywood up. I wanted to put beadboard, and I wanted to paint it a light blue, kind of sky blue, because that is what the Victorians did on a lot of their porches. She wasn't too sure about the color that I chose, so we went off to 3 different paint stores looking at light blue colors. And come to find out, I picked the exact same color from 3 different brands of paint, and she just looked at that and couldn't believe that I did that. And so then she decided, you can have your blue ceiling. And the color that I chose was Laura Ashley Chambray number 1. I believe the number was 1401. And that pretty much mimics what I saw on the internet and on television of the old porches. That is what it was like for a good 10 years until she finally decided, or she finally told me, that she never liked those colors. It didn't come out the way she wanted. Problem was, she never told me. So what I decided to do was turn the porch back to what the outside of the wall, or the outside of the house, what it would have been around 1880. The house, I believe, was not painted for 20-some years, from 1860 to about 1880. As soon as we got to the Second Empire Victorian, then I believe it was painted. Looking at the outer clapboards, there's enough weathering that they were bare for quite a while. So here's what I chose to do. Up in the ceiling, I found a chunk of board that had the original house color on it. Now, it was darker than I would have liked, but I believe that the heat and exposure and time darkened the paint a little bit. So what I decided to do, prime the walls a final time, and then paint the wall Sherwin-Williams Sunrise. That's a little bit lighter shade of ochre. I don't know that we ever had ochre, but this is probably pretty darn close. That was what I wanted to do for the wall. Now, for the trim, because any of the trim that was there originally, I was going to turn it back to the green that we had already chosen when we redid the shutters, and that was Laura Ashley Moss 6 exterior. So with the walls painted Sherwin-Williams Sunrise, and the original exterior trim being the Laura Ashley Moss number 6, now I am happy with the color that mimics what the house would have been back around 1880. And surprisingly, she who must be obeyed, she likes the color better than her beachy colors.